I guess it's going to be that. And we have the 5 of Cups. I love when this card comes out because I love to be reminded to not just pay attention to where I am, what I have, or what I don't have, but to keep my focus more planted on what I do have. So that was kind of a hard life lesson for me personally. This card comes out as a grief card typically, and kind of mourning what you've lost. And in those moments of mourning, which are totally acceptable to have, it's easy to lose track of what you still have. For myself, sometimes in my life, I've spent way too much time stuck in this kind of energy. So I think it's a good card to come out to, first off, say, yeah, it's okay. You can grieve. You can think about the things that you don't have. That's okay. It's okay to take that pause. But you got to lift your head once in a while. You have to stay aware of what you still have. And in time, pull your focus back to the road and moving rather than just staying with what you've lost. So I'm sorry if you're grieving right now. I'm sorry if you're going through any of those kind of hard emotions. It's okay. The very best thing you can do for yourself is to find acceptance with this and to lift your head enough to appreciate, show gratitude, and take care of the things that you still have. So it's okay to have this energy in your life as long as it's balanced with what was still real in your life and what you still have in your life. Not to get too preachy, but that's some serious energy for people. And I personally relate very heavily with that card. So I understand. And I wish somebody would have told me a little more often, girl, lift your head and understand what real gratitude and appreciation is. And it really helped me move through that stuff in a much healthier way. So let's pull a card for your mental space this month, Pisces. And we're going to take 2. We have the Knight of Wands and the 6 of Swords. Mentally, that's a lot of moving around. And that's some quick, fast, in a hurry, get stuff done kind of movement. That ain't working for me anymore, and I need to do something different. And maybe that's why this loss is sparking into, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do it this way anymore. This loss is giving me a spark. This is fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius kind of energy. I am going to make some moves and I'm going to do something different. The 6 of Swords is definitely moving away from things that no longer serve you, getting away from bad behaviors, thought patterns, someone treating you badly, getting away from that kind of stuff is definitely represented in that kind of card. So mentally removing yourself from either talking to yourself badly, letting someone else talk to you badly, treating yourself badly, not taking care of yourself properly, or allowing somebody to do that. This card is definitely showing a progression of getting away, escaping that kind of treatment. And the Knight of Wands is, again, that fiery kind of energy, the excitement, the willingness is a card or a word I get a lot with the Knight of Wands. There's a willingness to try something different, do something different, put in some work, get excited about something, that kind of thing. So regardless, I feel like whatever this is that's hurting, it seems to be sparking something mentally, like, okay, yeah, this sucks and I'm not going to do that anymore. So let's see what comes out for your physical card. Eight of Swords. Limitations. So you may be a little physically limited in this, but mentally you're ready to move. physically, you may be feeling like the more you struggle in this web, the more you get caught up, right? The more you try to escape, the more stuck you are. However, there's swords right there. There becomes a point in this, is that reality? Or do I have is there another way to get free? Am I just doing it wrong? If I slowed down, was methodical, would very slowly allow this sword, this decisiveness to help me cut through the web, I could escape this. But just flailing around aimlessly, I'm just getting more and more consumed by it. So physically, that's maybe a problem right now, and maybe that fly just went in my drink. Sorry. Mentally, these are high movement cards. Physically, this is a non-movement card that may be causing a lot of this. This is all I have kind of feeling, or that's all I had and I've lost it and I don't know. Let's pull a card for your emotional space. But I understand there's probably a great frustration here between the want to move and can't move, or the unsure how to move. Let's see how what an emotional card here. How you're feeling about this. Ace of Cups. With a cup as your main energy, the Ace of Cups is a spark, a new connection, a new friendship, a new love, a new potential for authenticity with someone else. That sometimes even means, and I would hate to say it, but baby to some, this exciting new potential of love or growth or connection. And this coming out in your emotional space. And that's why maybe this is a brand new love for yourself even, or this ability to appreciate who you are, who your authentic being inside you really is, and how you want to live your life. That could be why you want to make these changes mentally. Maybe, and I'm not one to tell somebody to, I hate to even say it. Relationship-wise, if this was a new relationship, if somebody came in and showed you this spark of potential of how you could be treated, how you could be loved or cared for or respected or what have you, and you've had someone treating you badly, that may have given you some, I don't have that. Look at, things are not good. And I want to move my rear end right away from this stuff. Now, I'm not telling you if you've been in a relationship and someone else came in and told you things you wanted to hear, that you should go follow that. That is not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying if it sparks something like that in you, then you need to reevaluate where you are to begin with. Not specifically for that person, but specifically for yourself. I don't like the idea of, somebody came in when I was already in a relationship and told me all these things, and now I'm going to go be with them. No, screw that, because it wasn't them. It was your relationship that's the problem. And just following someone like that was probably going to end you up in an even worse place. And I don't like to go into heavy relationship stuff in most of my readings, but sometimes I just feel compelled to share that kind of thing. So let's pull a card for your spiritual space. And another Cups card, Page of Cups. In your spiritual space, there may be a lot of energy that's on the more youthful, excited, silly kind of energy. Your spiritual space in your life may be a really awesome opportunity for you to have those kinds of relationships with people. Go with the flow, easygoing, emotional kind of space for you. And maybe that's why you're feeling some of this energy in other aspects of your life, in your mental and physical space, because spiritually and emotionally, if you're in this space of potential and excitement and connection and so forth, it can sometimes generate frustrations in your physical world, because you're like, why can't I feel like this all the time? Why can't things always feel really good? Why can't I have this life where I'm always connected spiritually and feeling connected authentically with the people around me and having these kind of lovely, beautiful relationships with people? And it makes us start thinking about all the things we don't have instead of what we do have. And it can create a lot of this, I want something different and I don't know what I can do and I don't know how to live my life. Well, unfortunately, our social construct currently consists of us working 40 plus hours a week in some job we probably don't like, doing things we don't want to do with people we don't necessarily want to do them, and we don't get to live all the fun and games and excitement that we sometimes see out there, or we're like, why can't I just live that? There's steps that can be taken and would be taken if we were willing to create more of that in our lives, but for whatever reason, sometimes we don't, and sometimes we sit around and think about what we don't have instead of focusing on what we do have and creating more of that in our lives. So I feel like this went left field, out of nowhere, Pisces, but I felt very compelled to, I guess I'm just going to fuss at you all today. And I'm probably going to shut up now, because these are supposed to be short readings and I'll do an extended coming soon. But I feel like you got a lot going on in your space right now, Pisces, and it's leaving you feeling kind of conflicted, but you just feel like you need to make some moves. There needs to be some changes, and I understand that. And I haven't been doing these with these readings, but let me pull you one. I'm going to pull a suggestion card for you, because I feel like we need to leave out of here with like a solid advice. Oh, jeez. Ten of Swords. I feel like you need to be done with whatever. I mean, this is a moving away. This is very limiting Swords card. And this, I mean, look. I don't think that can be any more visually informative. Done. It's done. So whatever this is that's making you feel this way, whatever is causing you to have grief in your life, whatever is causing you to feel like you need to move away from something, whatever is making you feel trapped, it has to be done, dude. Like, enough's enough, and you're capable. You're very capable of being done with that stuff and moving into a different space in your life where you can feel more emotionally healthy and involved and connected. Because whatever's causing this crap, it's in the way. It's in the way of you feeling the rest of it. It's like a roadblock right here, and this person has no idea that all of this beauty lies ahead. They can't see it at all. We have to put an end to whatever that is so there can be a continuance on that path.